I have been shopping at Coach for a few years now, and I have picked up a few tips along the way. Now, chances are you may know some of these, but chances are also good that you won't know them all. So stay tuned to hear the 10 secret and some not so secret tips I've learned to help you shop better at Coach. Plus, there's one bonus tip at the end, one of my favorite tips that even I still forget about. So be sure you stay tuned to the end to hear that. Hi YouTube, Autumn Beckman here. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My channel is all about luxury living on a budget, from high-end luxury handbags and small goods to the everyday luxuries of life. If that sounds interesting to you, please make sure you subscribe, click the bell notification icon to be notified when I post new videos, and be sure to like the videos that you enjoy. And one of the perks of subscribing to my channel is you get to see my community post on your YouTube homepage, where I post deals, discount codes, sales, and rare finds related to these beautiful things we love. Let's jump right in with tip number 1. When a new collection is about to drop, and you know when a new collection is coming up and the exact date it's dropping because they actually post that on the Coach websites. We're talking today about the Coach Boutique and the Coach Outlet. They have something called a drop calendar, and the location of it sometimes changes, but if you hover over the tabs at the top of the websites, you'll see it under one of them, and that will tell you exactly what the next few releases are and what day they're released. The secret here is that it's been my experience that on those days, the drop time, which they don't give you, is 5 a.m. Central Time. Now, this is not always the case, but for most of the drops lately, it has been. An exception would be the drop they just did on the boutique website, the collaboration with Michael B. Jordan and artist Blue the Great. They actually released that collection a day early to insiders. Tip number 2. A lot of you already know that the bags and other items that are in the outlet stores are made specifically for the outlet, and the quality is not the same as it is on the boutique items. However, not all of you may know that some of the boutique items do end up at the outlet. You can find them in the stores in person, but the easier thing to do is check the reserve section on the Coach Outlet website. For these, they don't release the dates that they're dropping new items. However, the drop time is the same, 5 a.m. Central, and did you know this? 5 p.m. Central. Very often, when they are dropping something, they'll drop some at both times in the same day. Good tip to know. Also, the reserve tab was recently missing for a few days, so in case it's missing when you go to check it out, I will have it linked below. Tip number 3, become a Coach insider if you're not already. I bet a lot of you already are. All you have to do is sign up for free on the Coach websites, and then you'll start receiving about 1 million emails a day from them. But this is the price you pay to get the insider access that the insider membership provides. As an insider, you get early access to new drops. Sometimes it's 1 day early, sometimes it's several days early. And a really good tip to know is that sometimes in that insider drop, you get a lower price than when they release the items for everyone. Sometimes the prices go up then. And sometimes things are sold out before it gets to everyone. So you would definitely, if you're really into Coach, you definitely want to be an insider to get that access. And you also get an extra 10% off one purchase during your birthday month. Tip number 4, this is really just information that you should know. Coach frequently changes the prices on you on some particular items. Now, I couldn't tell you what those items are exactly. It seems to vary, but sometimes, like I just said, they'll release something at one price and then it'll go up, then it might go right back down a couple days later. I can't figure out any rhyme or reason to this. Sometimes they'll have a sale, but the price of the item goes up, so the sale price equals the price prior to the sale. It's very rude, but I suppose that's business. Tip number 5. This is one of my biggest and most favorite tips for you. If you're really into Coach and you want insider information before everybody else, what you need to do is join the Coach Facebook groups. I will list a few of my favorites in the description box below. The people in these groups know what they are talking about. Some of them are just regular people like us, but there are also Coach employees in these groups, so they have the real insider information. And in those groups, you're going to get information about upcoming drops, photographs of things that Coach hasn't released yet, information on release dates, sale dates, prices, photographs of brand new items that you haven't seen from just that angle yet. All kinds of fabulous information in these Facebook groups, so definitely join. Tip number 6, in those Facebook groups, like I said, there are some coach employees. They often encourage you to reach out and ask them questions or make purchases from them, and this helps both of you. They get purchases out of it, and you get a connection. You get somebody who can help you potentially pre-order things, provide you with information that you're looking for, help you get things that are difficult to get, or maybe something that's sold out on the website, but they might be able to find it in a store for you. Invaluable resources these sales associates are. Hook up with one. Tip number 7, to save you a little money on your coach purchases, make sure, as I've told you many times, to use these 2 browser extensions, Honey and Rakuten. Honey will get you coupons if they're available. They run all these coupon codes. Every time I shop for something, I run both of these programs. If there's a working coupon available, Honey will find it and use it for you and find you the best deal. And then with Rakuten, if the store is hooked up with them, you earn cash back that's paid out quarterly. And if it's your very first time shopping with Rakuten, you get usually $30 off. Right now, it's actually $40 off your first purchase of $30 or more. So if you're not already using them, get those browser extensions installed. Save yourself some money. Both of them are linked below. Tip number 8, as a seasoned coach online shopper, we're all familiar with this. The coach and coach outlet websites have so many problems. So often they won't let you buy things or pay for things or look at things. They just have all kinds of bugs. It's very frustrating. Just be aware of that. When you're going to shop online with Coach, expect some problems. I can't even use the programs in Firefox, which is the main browser that I use. I have to go over to Chrome. It's the only place they work for me. Sometimes you can't get your payment methods to work. Your debit card that you've been using the whole time suddenly won't go through, or your PayPal won't work. You may be left with your only option as Klarna. I've gotten to where that's pretty much my default because I don't want to deal with Coach denying my other cards that there's nothing wrong with, but for some reason, they often don't work on the Coach website. What is going on? And Coach must be aware of these problems. Why are they not yet fixed? Also keep in mind with Coach, if you are making a return through the mail, it is going to take a while to see your money again, especially if you use Klarna, because that's a third party. It makes the refund process even longer. Expect it to take weeks. Tip number 9, if you're interested in vintage Coach bags, which I forgot to put behind me. The rest of these bags are Coach. There's some. There are the rest of them. I have a lot more. That's all I could fit. Coach vintage bags. Don't buy them directly from Coach because they're way overpriced. Go to sites like Etsy or Poshmark or eBay or Mercari. Find them there. That's where I found most of mine. You can get much better prices and you can find bags in beautiful condition. And tip number 10, and remember there's a bonus tip, despite being an American company, Coach, and this infuriates me especially at the moment, Coach does not release all of their products in America. Some of them are exclusive to other countries. Why? Why did they do this? Why can't the people in their home country have access to all the products that they create? Particularly this Field Tote 22 from the Coach Michael B. Jordan collection with Blue the Great. I cannot tell you how obsessed I am with this bag right now. I must have it in my life. I simply must. However, as far as I can tell, it has not been released in the United States, and I've heard no plans of it being released. I've only found it on the Hong Kong website of Coach, so I need someone in Hong Kong to buy that bag and send it to me. Except I have no idea how much it is. I think, if I've done the conversions right, that it's $700, which is about twice the price of any other field tote on the Coach website in America. And that is insane, and I'm not willing to pay that much for it. However, I am truly obsessed and need it. So I'm really struggling here. And at that price, maybe it's good that it's only over there and not here. But I still need it. And here's my bonus tip, the one you've all been waiting for. I often forget this. So I want to remind you, in case you don't already know, that brand new Coach bags and brand new Coach collections are not only sold at Coach, they're also sold at Saks, Macy's, Dillard's, and probably some other places. So if you're looking for something from Coach, they don't have it or it's out of stock on the Coach website, go check out the other guys. I've got them all linked below for you because they may have things that are out of stock. The other stores sometimes get drops earlier than Coach does somehow. Like Saks just had the Michael B. Jordan collection, at least some of it, available for pre-order before Coach ever had it on their website. And some of these stores also have bags that are exclusive to those stores, particularly Saks and Macy's. Like Macy's, what was it? The Ergo bag, they had a blue one that Coach never had. So don't forget about those places. Remember to check them too. You might even be able to get cash back there or coupons through Honey and Rakuten that weren't available on Coach, or some kind of sale that those stores are having that Coach isn't having. So shop around, find yourself some deals or some bags you couldn't find elsewhere. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope this was helpful. Let us know in the comment section if you have any other tips about shopping with Coach. I'm sure we would all love to hear them. I hope you and your loved ones are doing well. I hope to see you back here soon, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye.